Hobbit.
How has he managed this?
This was...
He put on the ring. Oh,
what?
And luckily he'll finish off Alistair. Sicko's gonna turn his attention back and get tapped away by Hobbit. We got that mid push coming through. Nice couple dinks from Liaz. But where'd Hobbit get off to? Well, hiding in his hole. Pops out from behind the rubber. And Liaz very much pinned into this fight, hoping maybe that Inns could have come through with something. But he's busy down at the bottom of mid. Quick swap to the USP and a reload needed. Hobbit's not gone. He's stuck around yet again. 4 kills for Hobbit. And CLOUD9 right back to that little bit of mid-aggression. Into the tunnels they'll go. Hobbit, he's going to open up, catches Liaz. And it's Inns just around the corner. Oof, Hobbit off to the races right now. Fnatic on Inferno.
Oh, it's Fnatic on Inferno, right, yeah. So, first half was rough. Second half was a little better. Okay. They know it's long. He's kind of been pretty quiet, but also fast at the same time. It's kind of dead on, eating a lot of this utility. Low health bars on all 3 players. All-Star will go for the long plant. Some Molly lands on his feet.
Oh, but he got NaVI point blank.
That's good.
Hey, give him a little parting gift. 4v2 retake lined up. Poor Sicko just burned out of his position, loses his teammate, tries his damnedest to gun him back, but it's 4 survivors for CLOUD9 as Grayhound will get a bomb plant and not much after. For him here, Shiro, oh my god.
If he peeks just slow enough, he'll get like tagged, but oh, what's happening here, Vexite?
Double entry up inside of the tunnels. 5 versus 2 off the back of that one.
Same strat for
hook of CLOUD9.
Yeah, you don't want to make this like a late round situation for absolutely no reason though, of course, because any small thing goes wrong. Late round utility, for example,
losing your mid player.
They have a smoke for this site, which they should use. On the best spot for it right now. Flashes are coming, and the CTs are starting to join up. Ooh, another Molly can come down on the planter as well. So. One on Goose, not covering this exactly.
Sicko flushed out. Alive, though. Oh,
Jesus.
Axile just bends a bullet through the cement. And now this util is going to continue to rain forward. Dude, Grayhound, you better be scared.
Oh, with the boost.
CLOUD9 taking a chance with this one. Ints just keeping his head down. Liaz can stay tucked on Goose, and we really just have to lean on Alistair here if we're Greyhound. So Shiro continues to scan the bomb site, but he'll be given nothing until that. Irons gives him a little shoulder.
Does he know about Goose?
I don't think they do. Now they do.
Jesus.
So 4 players from... And Axile... Oh, he peeks before the molly pops and then extinguishes the flames. Liaz phases out of that long play. Hobbit's going to get aggressive, as he has been. I believe this is being held, or at least it was. Inns, he was sitting there and waiting. And now there's like this second layer with Shiro. Oh, peeking down into mid.
Wait, Hobbit isn't spotted, and players could be coming out.
Oh, he sees the bomb go long.
Oh, now he's going to see the cat split coming with the lower player, so he doesn't even have to move.
Wait for the tunnel players to activate.
Yeah, he can just chill.
There's one, there's 2. Nice and clean from Hobbit.
Wow.
Just so calculated. Ice cold, in fact. And, of course, even better is he knows the information. Bomb has gone long. Odds are second player's with it. Wouldn't have gone and pushed alone. Axile primed on the cross. Peeks in, takes one with him. And now NaVI just lies in wait. Fire is covered. Clean headshot, at least for Liaz, but it is ultimately...
DataLuna – сервис аналитики и предсказания матчей искусственным интеллектом. DataLuna парсит демки, потом вытаскивает из них уникальные события, размены, экономику, эффективность гранат и так далее. На основе этих данных искусственный интеллект предсказывает результат матча. Сервис дает полную статистику по предсказаниям на главной странице, которая обновляется после каждого завершенного матча. Есть рекомендованные матчи. Рекомендованные матчи, в которых DataLuna уверена больше всего. Коэффициенты от 1,3 до 3. Точность выше 70%. Подходит тем, кто не любит рисковать. Андердоги – матчи против коэффициентов БК. Коэффициенты от 1,80 до 4,5. Банк растет быстрее, но ее риски выше. Каждый может выбрать подходящую именно ему стратегию. В сервисе отмечаются не зашедшие матчи. Сервис ничего не скрывает. DataLuna дает предварительный прогноз до начала матча. Прогноз уточняется после пика командами. Есть возможность смотреть трансляции матчей прямо на сервисе.
They missed their smoke. They did have one, but they're not going to use it, actually. Looks like they want to just fight him.
All right, works out. NaVI up next as Hobbit's finally taken down easy. Oh, they try to press into the wall, and NaVI nearly lines up 3. Shiro calling for the boost on smoke. Sicko's got car, but Shiro kills Vexite in sight. Bomb is down, 20 seconds. Somebody has to sprint for that bomb site, or they're gonna pick up all these kills. They've got both the CT spotted, but they're not able to get kills just yet. And Inters tucks back into the spawn, comes at the fight. Inz is in the open, 1v1 for the round. Oh, it's sloppy, but Grayhound get it. We go to the B site, all right? New territory. Oh, Lord. They don't clear Inters. Liaz, oof, he gets the quick trade, and Sicko puts down NaVI without him getting much. But Hobbit, hello, just comes through the doorway, runs through the smoke, and instantly stuffs all three.
We're back to square one with the pistols.
Oh, Hobbit will find Sicko, but that's it. So, considering there's Glocks on the field, Grayhound will take that. They can go and collect the AK if Axile's not able to maintain it. And sure enough, now in the hands of Vexite. Flash comes around the corner, but it's an easy mop-up here for Axile. He's got Alistair pinned in the corner. They're throwing nades at each other, and Alistair presses through. I love that, you know? Oh, I love it indeed. A follow-up headshot and an open A-site to boot.
Yeah, they killed the two players that were there. No one was over on long.
He juggles the gun over for the bomb planter as well.
Hell yeah.
Let's go Alistair, on for the ace. Unarmored, starts with the Glock.
Ooh, true.
Into the AK, gets 2 kills, including a beauty of a tab. And now it's just Inters here on Cat. Shadow advantage, still alive.
Used a lot of bullets.
Shiro's running up long real quick, and he knows, of course, that Inz is deep on Cat. Shiro has all the grenades in the world. Smoke, double flash, and a kit. Not to mention, Inz throws one out, so it'll come down to the wire, but oh, Shiro just caught, kind of. Silence the naysayers. Axile, though, on the smoke. Flashbangs don't find their mark, and so that is way too easy for Axile. Follows up with the nade damage. Vexite's days could be numbered. Ooh, but he actually wins the duel, so open door towards long. 2 more CTs already in position. But unfortunately for Grayhound, man, all 3 players walking wounded. 1 bullet will finish off Inz in mid. But NaVI turns his back and runs away. That's an open invitation. Look, they're trading nades. Oh, perfect chance. Kills Hobbit at least. Inters yet to strike. He can play it patient. No rush here, right? Serving up all this distraction means nothing as long as Inters brings this back and will. Grayhound moving from long towards top mid.
And now Inters knows that they were going to go for that mid B with him out mid. And the CTs will spread.
Shiro in position, in time. Alistair's got the answer back. Hey, throw the Hail Mary. Hit this A site. All you have to do is best NaVI off the flash, and you've got yourself the plant. He drops CT, will not get spotted. Jump peeks into sight. He still has time. Oh, but he's got 1 more shot, 1 more chance, and he just missed it. NaVI playing game push towards long to start. It's Hobbit at the helm. Good amount of Molotov damage and a beauty of a Tech 9 shot. So there, take Hobbit down a notch. Sicko's gonna follow. Missed shot from Shiro. Ooh.
But one back that lands.
Yeah, this suddenly looks like Grayhound could go ahead and nab another, but NaVI gets the kill onto Vexite. Bomb falls on Cross. Oh, this is weird. Low HP for 2 of the remaining 3 of Grayhound.
The Ops got good cover, but the smoke is really good right now. I mean, they can fight Car kind of openly. I don't know if they'll think about it. As his teammate gets in a new spot coming up Cat.
And that Cat peek now spotted. Oh, man. Oh! Okay.
That was a really nice read of that rotation.
So sick.
As NaVI looks to get into a better position and Inters is kind of shut out. But this is the last round situation. I mean,
yeah,
we're going for this.
Come on now.
Inters on the op.
In a 1v3 turned 1v2.
Okay.
Alistair, a singular point of HP.
Oh, he only has a scout.
Yeah, not ideal. So P250 will knock over Alistair with ease. And then it becomes about finishing off Liaz, who is currently in the open. That scout connects already, so Inters now. This one's going to be tough. Grayhound going to grab a 5th round win by the looks of things at the very end of this T side. It was tough to keep up with Hobbit as he just came out swinging, right? From the pistol round towards top middle, aggression after aggression. Yes, Grayhound turned them back every one towards this A site with originally 3. They're going to leave Alistair behind the car as they head elsewhere. And if he goes unchecked, then maybe magic can happen. For now, they're walking up along long, Cloud9. They're keeping eyes on it. They cleared the corner. Alistair has gone unchecked, successfully undiscovered, and he blasts away the first 2. Inns is going to catch a couple kills, and ladies and gentlemen, Grayhound ain't dead yet.
Yeah, they're not dead yet, and you know, this is a 6th right there.
Let's go.
It looks like Alistair can one-way from the site for himself as this cross takes place, yeah.
Ooh.
So close.
But Hobbit's still alive. Ooh. Finds the headshot. Alistair's got the trade.
Yeah,
Inter's looking to cross over with the bomb. But now everybody's coming on the side of Grayhound. They've got the boost in the smoke. They've got the box held.
Alistair doesn't have a smoke for himself on elbow.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
Just rounds the corner dry. Op shot connects into Vexite, but CT's swarming. Inters just wants the plant, and it's not going to happen. Leah actually a player up here. navi tucked behind the right side pillar. So even if he kills Inters, then maybe suddenly navi turns attention. But what if the B-site player pushes? Sicko's going to come in, find navi traded out instantly. Remember, Hobbit dies in the meanwhile, so that's going to put a bit of pressure on Cloud9 to move away from long and maybe attack through mid.
Yeah, but how are they reading the map right now? We got 2 and B, and Inns is just landed a Molotov from the CT spawn, so I don't know if they go above him or if they think that this... Ooh, there's an active push here coming in from Grayhound. Inter's watching it. He's got a good angle to get one. Vexite trades him out, and now they've got to be worried. Is there a race out middle to try to crunch into Vexite? And they're going to look to support him. Great shot from Shiro, clean as ever, with the bomb as well. Little risky, but it's the one they needed.
Yeah, someone had to do it.
And Vexite's playing outside the site. This can be tiny bit risky because if they get shoved out of the site, like a smoke lands in the door, there's no retake utility here. And this could be very well a mistake. We'll see how the duel comes down. Vexite finds an angle and a timing. And
and
the shot is
both!
good. Wow, he grabs Shiro.
Long, but Hobbit catches the back of Vexite, so it's 5v4 Cloud9. And Hobbit, I mean, he was the king of those mid plays on the CT side, so he gets wind of Vexite's shenanigans. Sicko on the backside. These are those kinds of moments where bodies line up, but he only gets one. Hobbit strikes another down through mid right before smoke pops, and there's no way for Grayhound to get back to that B site. Cloud9's T side has broken. Talking.
Ooh,
Alistair.
Nice push.
Yes, beautiful.
In and out.
Catches Axile, falls away, welcomes the peak. Come get some. He holds the angle. And Cloud9, I'll give him credit, have been silent in the tunnels.
They heard the flicker of the scope, and they're just waiting and waiting and waiting.
Sick spot.
Vexite grabs one. He's over on A now.
Hobbit goes down. And remember, I think last round, the reason that Cloud9 so easily walk away with what was their first T-round win was Hobbit in mid, catches Vexite pushing top middle, finds that first rotator. You know, he was the anchor that kept Cloud9 in control. Well, now he's dead. And Grayhound have a 5v3, and now we start to think economic ramifications. There's money here for Cloud9 to reinvest, but damn if you don't feel like that door's already closed. They're going to try to smash their way up catwalk. Vexite, time to deliver. navi, hands busy. Inters not further, but still able to at least trade. Something to work for Cloud9. Now Shiro's alive and kicking. And I mean, he's been so good today. He's going to keep on creeping forward as Alistair seems preoccupied with the cap play. The timing here for Shiro could work, but the taps aren't on the mark. The AK betrays him. Inters comes in with the kill on sight. Now that opens up the bomb, but there's a flank. There's a flank here from Liaz. He's holding for it, and he has to run through fire. He's got that safe plant down. More utility, pressuring Inters. He's going to be burned out by Liaz, and it falls to the shoulders of Shiro 1v3. Does he even chance this?
The bomb is planted well for him, and he's hoping they're going to take their time. He's running around all the way to Cat.
No way.
And it looks like they haven't stuck it yet because they're really wondering what he's going to try to do, but there's no time for him to pull this off. Yeah, they've organized to... Oh, he had a molly.
Oh, man.
Wow. For Axel, but Axel just moving to a new outpost. How far does he push?
He right in. Oh. Gets a dink. That's low HP. Liaz about to get popped by Hobbit. Sure enough. Tries to turn attention towards long, and it costs him, but here comes Sicko on the retake, and Shiro instantly in with the trade frag versus Vexite, so 12 health, all that Sicko has left, and this game goes back and forth for... Vexite's been tagged up already. Sicko delivers though. He's lost his teammate, so it's all him right now. Drops the nade, chucks the flash, rotates sprinting over in Ince and Liaz. And all of a sudden, Cloud9 stagnate on the exit of the tunnel. Hobbit takes to the top of bricks. How much does he have to do? Tries to catch Sicko in the corner, and that Molotov's gonna burn him, but now Hobbit's exposed to everybody else, and Sicko goes wide with the USP. Axile trades it, and they both dive back, but Alistair's already got their number through tunnels.
Oh, and there's a smoke that comes down at the end of the tunnels. Immense control here from the CT side. The rotation is enormous, and they didn't hear it as they run back all the way through spawn. They need to turn eyes back to mid and make sure that the cross back can't happen, but Alistar isn't doing that. So there's actually a chance here with the op in play that Cloud9 can get to a point at long where they can start opping any curious CTs. The first one, of course, will be Liaz, who has now made his way over.
And he's tucked. Or so he was.
It's a situation where Shiro and Axel, they're low, but Shiro's op.
Liaz gonna play this in the open. Again, you know, couple bullets from the M4 for each player. They're dead.
Are they gonna run boost? Ooh, they are.
Yikes. There he goes. Oh, it's not.
Got by. The bomb got by.
3 health. A run boost for 3 HP. Bomb down. Retake
No
needed.
nades and an op and spawn, and the long player is coming out now. Alistar with his op.
Shiro's exposed to it. He's going hunting down and spawn. Alistair toying with the corner. Shiro, he would have heard that. He's ready. It's an op duel on long that could spell the difference. Shiro hits the first one, dives back around the cover. Liaz up next, and Shiro wants to get into that pit. Liaz finds the headshot, finishes what he started, and puts Gray.
Fakes. CTs are scrambling around trying to figure out what's happening. Oh, so much damage here done by Ince. Will even survive the drop. Yeah, he gets in. NaVI, sliver of HP, down to 15, but they have CT control, and they're coming on to B.
And Sicko picked up the first mid kill, but can Vexite do this again? I mean, he has provided. He sees the shoulder, drops the bomb, but point blank Inters prevails. It's the B site here for Cloud9. Grayhound have to work over. Alistair and Liaz, these two hit hard, and bomb gets stopped. Now Inters needs to clutch yet again, or Grayhound secure 15, and Liaz silently slips through, but he makes a little bit of sound. Inters hones in, but the Aussies got it! Clock. Alistair floating between long doors and holding cat. Ince is gonna go over. He drops Hobbit. Inter is able to trade back despite having no Kevlar, but the long trade's there for Alistair, and he gets around the corner. 15 seconds, bombs on site. That's an easy plant for Shiro. 3v3.
Oh, Inters could make the difference.
Sicko on Cat, catches the kill. That was no armor for Inters. Tough fight to take. Immediately shuffles Shiro into the bomb site. They have to fight versus long. Alistair, he's got that op at a distance. You'd think he just sits and waits, and he hits Shiro down to 15. Grayhound, they are that close, but Shiro continues to hold, and NaVi's gonna offer that second. A 30-round game looking likely. Pistols out for Alistair, and Cloud9 hold.
Yeah.
Alistair
Gets
hits
the
him.
tag through single box.
Puts him on 15 health. If that's Shiro down, then what left
Now he
for
had to clutch.
Cloud9?
There was nothing.
That close. A grueling moment of millimeters.
Well, we continue on into OT with the CT side for Grayhound, of course.
Get the money back, get the ball rolling, and keep on fighting. But a desperate little 2v5 here to close out the half. Cloud9, I mean, pushed to their absolute limits. And Grayhound, holy hell.
Jesus.
From a 5-10 first half to clawing this one all the way to OT. Poor Sicko. He's got a smoke to try and work with, but he's already flanked from Catwalk, so he's a dead man. We got a knife out. Shiro's gonna stab him. Look at this. You want OT? Just take it. It's his.
Hobbit walking right under the scope, but he can actually just pop up because it's not being covered. And the flashes here to combine with that peak, it's really perfectly executed.
Vexite up next. He's gonna find nothing. So it's NaVi with the opening 2, and Hobbit sees the trail along Catwalk to pressure this A site. Sicko has an answer. But so does Hobbit, sure enough, man.
Oh, he's not stopping now.
He does not want to lose this map. 32 kills at the moment, and continuing to pressure Liaz back around the long corner. Axile's gonna find that contact, and it's an easy 16. Very much stuck on that aisle. Sent packing. Alistair, nice. Posts the op right back up. And And Hobbit will not cross for free. We're down to the 20-second mark, and that's allowed for reinforcements to arrive. We have Vexite coming out of the CT spawn, but a little crab walk, a little head tuck, and sure enough, Shiro, he's going to work that all the way to site. So bomb plant squeezed out of this one. Vexite's on the ramp. It's not being covered by Inters. And Shiro, he's now stuck, but he'll deliver with the op. Then Axile able to strike down Sicko as he comes in through that door, and I love that. Shiro thinking he could have dropped down and caught him off, but instead Alistair finds the kill. Half comeback. So it's pressure up catwalk. In fact, they drop. Vexite gets snapped down on by Shiro. So if you thought this was going to be easy, there's a reality check. Ince chucking out flashes and throwing himself downwards, but he's got Hobbit to deal with point blank. And so again, it's just kind of this one kill and a stutter step from Grayhound that could very well feed them into the scope of Shiro. He finds Alistair. Liaz tries to cross over and finally footing the way of Grayhound, but a nade on its mark. And this is fantastic for CLOUD9. Near flawless.
Looks coming on the cross. And this is obviously a more classic position here for Grayhound with a lower lurker. And Liaz, who gets spotted, comes out for the duel. Confident swing, but he ends up dying.
Yeah, NaVI ready and waiting for that one. So 2 players of C9 low, but all 5 still stand. Vexite, oh, that's what we're talking about. When he decides to push, oh no.
Oh no.
Tech issues in a round that's live. Sicko, he catches the kill on the flank. And with that, it puts Inters into a 1v2.
Oh yeah, and it's
oh man.
Oh no, that's not the way to go.
I mean, listen, this
we'll
one's
see
live.
what Inters can do in this position.
He clutches this, no problem. Ince gets it on the ramp, and Grayhound secure 18. Want to go for CLOUD9. You want to fight for it, try to bring it back into double OT. Vexite comes at it again. Just like last round, swinging. Alistair finds Inters with the headshot. It's a 5 versus 3. And then NaVi's going to try to put up some sort of a B-site defense. With the smoke, it'll stall things.
They wanted to go potentially straight into that hit, but NaVi catches one at the choke point. There's a molly in the site behind him that he can go and grab for a little bit of extra utility. Shiro, second chance at life, controlling the mid-rotation as well. And it looks like one will walk right into his scope. And now it's a 3v3.
He knows there's 2 here as well. Oh, but Liaz gets the headshot.
Oh boy.
Man advantage. 2 kills away from a win at the major.
Yeah.
And CLOUD9 sent down to the likes of Imperial, 0-0 Nation. Whew.
Another incendiary picked up here from NaVi, and a good amount of utility, but we'll see how the spread works. Axile's got an interesting position, one that could come down to timings, and the man who has been all about timings is Vexite himself. This is significant pressure on Axile, and he can't see it. It's invisible. 2 players coming up. Inz gets him. It's all on to NaVi.
That's all that's left. The in-game leader of C9, the man who he himself, prior to this match going live, says that when it comes to BO1s, anyone can beat anyone, refused to say that CLOUD9 would win this map. And what do you know? Without his 1v3, it is the Aussies with a map win, but he at least catches Liaz first. It's him down to 46 health. It's a deep position from Vexite. It's Inz on the top of ramp, and it's a crossfire that NaVi simply cannot crack. He is stuck in the open, stranded and desperate, and Grayhound just 1 bullet landing away.